All right, let's talk about the importance of physical health versus mental health. And I'm going to be focusing on the physical aspect today because I think it's very overlooked how like just maintaining your physical health will solve almost all of your mental problems or like everyday issues or like delusions of the mind. So it's 132 days of semen retention today. And I just want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. It's been kind of overwhelming to see the inflow of all you new people, but I'm so happy to have you guys here. I'm a little bit freaked out, but I guess that's part of the growing pains, right? You can't have your channel with 40 subscribers forever. At some point, it has to grow, and I'm just happy to have you guys here. All right. So I've been thinking about lately. I've been dialing in my own diet, and it's something I've been experimenting with for a long time, for many years actually. And that's how I ended up here, because I've been experimenting with different eating philosophies and psychologies and ways of living, trying to improve myself in every area of life, whether it be through what I eat, my diet, or like how to be a creative person and feed off that energy, or whether it be powerlifting or bodybuilding or martial arts, or what type of career I want to do, or just trying out different areas of life. Because I just think in your 20s you should like try everything. But I think one of the foundations is like the physical health. Simple things you can do to have a lot of extra energy to actually do the things you want to achieve. Because what I've found is that like life doesn't have to be a constant grind where you have to find motivation or like use willpower all the time. You can actually feel great while doing difficult stuff. You can have a lot of energy. You can have a surplus of energy if you do the right things. But we often forget, and we try to think our way through a crisis, or like go see a therapist to make us feel better when we are actually damaging our body, which is in turn trying to scream for help. It is showing us, I'm in pain, you need to change something. But we stay in the mind and we try to change our way of thinking, and in hopes that will like make us more healthy and feel more energy. I hope you understand. So when I got back from the 10-day Vipassana trip, I began eating a lot of sugary things. And before going to the 10-day trip, my diet was on point and I was feeling very energized. I had no brain fog. I was just doing great. But yeah, I started eating a lot of sugar when I got back, and just my diet became very bad. And what happened? I started feeling worse and worse and worse, less energy, and the energy that was required for me to do the work that I was trying to do in the different areas of my life was diminishing. So all of a sudden, it started feeling like a chore instead of something I wanted to pursue because it felt great. And that led me to almost relapsing this long streak, which I've been fighting for so long. So for the past week, I've been fixing my diet, and it's been making it's been very obvious how just a little diet change has made me feel so much better, so much more calm. And now I can't tell you exactly what your sort of diet should be, but I've been through it all. I did vegan for 3 years, many years ago, and I just got, my health just declined and declined and declined for 3 years. And I did it, I took all the supplements, I tried finding all the right things to eat, and I ate a lot and gained a lot of weight. And then I also tried the raw vegan, and all the types of vegan and vegetarian you can do. But then one day I was walking through Spain, and there was no algorithm to feed me what I should be eating. And I just felt like eating meat again. And when I started eating meat again, I felt a lot better. Just things came back into place. And life wasn't a struggle anymore. So, and then I went to carnivore, then I tried keto, I tried paleo. I've been through all those diet things. And I've ended up, I really like eating lots of meat and kefir, like some sort of dairy product. And I eat fruits and eggs, butter, cheese, and rice. I also eat a lot of rice. So I've figured out what makes me feel great in that area. Physically, it gives me a lot of energy, and it doesn't take many things away. But it's so obvious when I eat a lot of sugar. It's just another drug to overcome. Just like porn is, or alcohol. And I don't drink. I haven't had any alcohol for a year, an entire year. When I like to drink alcohol-free beers because I like the taste a lot. I haven't had any caffeine for also over a year, maybe even 2 years, because there are more stimulants, more drugs that will be required to, you have to take them to feel normal. At least caffeine, right? And also sugar. So my point is, before you try to think your way through a crisis, maybe look at what you're eating. The thing that you are literally putting things inside your body to be digested. And your body has to work with that. That's actually one thing I found. When you go to a 10-day Vipassana retreat and meditate for 10 days, it's all based upon some very beautiful ideas. And there's a lot of reality, but still in a place where we train a meditation technique called Vipassana, which literally means seeing things the way they are. They are still bound to this idea of that you should not kill anything. And that's, of course, means being vegetarian. But Goenka, the master, we saw some videos from him talking about the meditations, and he is clearly enlightened in many areas of life. But he's very large, almost obese. And then he was not like sniffing, but he had a runny nose, and you could just tell that he was mentally liberated, but he was physically chained down because his diet was based on some beautiful idea that maybe wasn't true. And a lot of people are this is very, I shouldn't be talking about this subject, but I just have to talk about what I experience. And it's just, I think Some people can do the vegetarian diet and feel amazing and not eat meat. It's just not me. I had to experience that truth. And I had tried all the diets. And I fought to be a vegan for 3 years because it was like the thought of no animals being hurt, my physical well-being being at the peak, being amazing, and also trying to save the earth, right? But it was all ideology, I found, for me. And like, you can do whatever you want, but this is just what I do. And I just found my health skyrocketing and becoming much better and giving me the energy and the clear head to do what I need to do. Yeah. And through all that, I also read all the books. I like Jordan Peterson, and I read the Bhagavad Gita, and I've been reading some of the Bible. I've been trying to get into some Dostoevsky and a lot of Stoicism and different ways to think about your life and becoming in tune with your intuition. And all that is so very important because the mind can make the physical body sick. But if the body is sick, like you have to fix that. You have to fix if your body is feeling like tired and weighed down all the time. It might be something in your mind. Like, it's all connected. I very much believe, and I've realized that it's all holistic. It's all connected somehow. So I guess if you feel really enlightened, but somehow you still feel like shit, I think it's because you are not exercising enough. You're spending way too much time on the screen, and you're eating shit, even though you think it's a great diet. What happens on the internet is we all have this algorithm following us. It's tailored just for us. But this gives us tunnel vision. So we are only being fed the type of diet that we like because all the YouTubers we like talk about this specific diet. And we only believe in this one specific religion because we connected to it at one point and now we don't want to leave it. And all the YouTubers or like articles or products we see, it's all about this religion and this way of ritualizing. But it's so dangerous to have this internet algorithm tunnel vision, and you have to realize that there are so many other paths that you can take that will ultimately lead you to like a true understanding of yourself. And I am no master. I'm only 29, but what I've been good at is like realizing sectarianism, like the sectarian nature of people. How we go into communities and we feel all this inspiration. We want to be a part of it. We want to climb the ranks and like be respected within this community where we were inspired to begin with. But we are individuals, and then something happens, like at least for me, and then you may jump into another community. So it may be very complex, but just realize that all these ideas of what to eat and what to believe and how to live your life, it's based a lot of times on comfort. That you just want your reality, your truth to be the only truth, because then you don't have to focus on all the other parts of the world, right? And as I say this to you guys, I'm also saying it to myself, to stay vigilant, because there've been so many times where I get inspired by these ways of thinking or ways of living. But it's very easy to just get sucked in, and then you forget everything that you believe. And that's the same with semen retention and nofap. It's the same with everything. Sometimes we just have to take a step back and just try to sit in silence or do a voice recording, like I spoke about one of my other videos, recording your own voice and just talking, seeing what comes up. And then find out if you are truly on the path that you want to be on, or if you are simply following what some YouTuber is telling you to do, or if you're simply following some sort of education trail that your parents put you on, or that your country or society is trying to tell you is the right thing to do. Mainly being focused on higher pay instead of feeling joyous about the work that you do. Yeah. But just to take it back, nothing is going to feel great if you're constantly putting things into your body and on your body that is making you unbalanced. I don't know if the point got across. Like, I really wanted to record this video tonight. I just got back. I've been taking care of my son this weekend. We had a great weekend. He's such a nice boy. Also my bonus son. My ex-wife, we like spending time together. It's a lovely time. But parenting is hard. It takes a toll. And if you like the lights, they might be crazy. I just got 2 new lights. The yellow one has this calming effect. It blocks blue light, and it emits like sundown, sunrise light. So it's very calming. I can actually feel it right now. And if you see there's some red glare over here, that's a blue light and green light blocker. So it's actually just a red light. So that's when the last 30 minutes before I go to sleep, I will ease into the sleep and will increase melatonin. That's another point. It's not just what you eat. Also, like I said, it's like exercise, but also acknowledging that our brains have a hard time following this modern technology and these electrical lights, which emits a very high lumen light. So find the small hacks that, and like one of the easy ways to see if you like working towards a more natural and balanced way of being and feeling is what did people do before this technology and electricity came about. Man, I'm tired today. I've just been parenting. And I sort of feel the pressure from all the new subscribers. So I'm sorry for rambling. I'm happy to have you guys here, and I'll see you in the next one.